We're live, everybody.
Come on, Nick.
Brick City in the house.
Go ahead.
Memphis in the
I
house.
already poured some tea.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah. John, what are you doing?
What, me?
John.
Are you kidding me?
Good evening. It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports4U. Live on YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark. You're Big Freeze. We have a packed house today. Pause.
You said you packed it out?
I clearly said packed house.
Oh.
Pause. Relax.
I mean,
Yeah.
they had it open under the table and shit.
Whoa. What the heck? All right. That's John.
That's how the show starts.
The VIP section is real. Is
VIP going
Hey,
crazy
we
right
got Trell
now.
in the VIP section.
Trell, what up with it?
Sonny's in the VIP section.
Hey, Sonny.
Live from El Centro. Once again, our girl Lady has made the trip to the VIP section. And then the VIP section going to the Brick City.
Going to Nip City?
We got my boy Sportspsp in the house.
Huh?
What's up?
And joining our show for the first time from Memphis, Tennessee.
Come on.
Let us know. Introduce yourself to the world, my sister.
Hello, my name is Shamaria. I go by Maria Knows Best on all my social platforms. I'm just a girl trying to make it in the sports media world. I'm really hip on basketball, a little bit of football, a little bit of other sports. But yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Glad to have
Let's
you
go.
here.
Glad to have you here.
All right.
Appreciate
And we're going to definitely talk some hoops with her.
Hey, yo, rest in peace to Bear. You know what I'm
All
talking
right.
about?
the bear,
we have to take a moment of silence.
Moment of silence for Bear.
Our Sports4U security.
Our Sports
Sports4U
security Bear, aka Nick's dog, went to that big dog pound in the sky. So we want to say RIP to Bear.
RP to the legend Bear.
Bear passed the other day.
The other day,
Yeah.
2 days ago.
So RIP to Bear, one of the best watchdogs in the game.
And one of the best.
Oh,
And a thief.
I'm saying one of the best thieves ever.
Yeah.
so you went live on
He'll steal
YouTube.
your food and your girl.
You're stupid. On YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to the Sports4U podcast on YouTube. Shout out to Morning Mimosas podcast in the building.
Morning mimosas.
YouTube, Sports4U podcast. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Sports4U podcast.
Oh, this
I knew it was going to be a wild
this
show
is a
tonight.
crazy show.
That's true.
Follow me at jwatson0984 on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Mark on Instagram at @HighOnMark and @HighOnMark1 on Twitter.
With extreme caution.
Follow Nick on Twitter and Instagram at 99gorilla.
I'm innocent.
Follow Josh on Twitter don't follow Josh on Twitter at 101 Black Ghandi.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Y'all follow Sportspsp. Tell them where they can follow you, bro.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and of course YouTube. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers now.
Hey,
so
shout out, man. Shout out. Shout out, my brother. You deserve it. You work hard.
And
Sure.
Thank you.
And
Thank
Mario,
you.
tell them where they can follow you at.
TikTok Maria _knows_best. YouTube Maria Knows Best. Twitter Maria W Knows Best. And Instagram Maria _is_wise.
And go check out her podcast as well.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
That's definitely.
We're going to follow up after the show. Most definitely.
So let's let our new guests introduce her to the fam so they can get to know you. All right, Maria, you said in your intro that you're just a girl trying to get into the sports world. What attracted you to being a sports content creator?
I just really like basketball, and I just really like talking it with other people. I like studying the game. I like watching the games. I like being at games. That is really just my love for basketball. Really just wanted me to get into like the sports media world mainly.
You a hooper?
I am not a hooper, unfortunately.
Neither am I.
So,
So
John.
I said neither am I, dog.
I can play basketball either. I ain't going to lie.
But yeah. So you're from Memphis. So let everyone know what your team. Let everybody know what your team allegiances are.
Oh, I'm from Memphis, so basically Memphis, Tennessee. My team is the Memphis Grizzlies, but I'm also a Kyrie Irving fan, so the Dallas Mavericks too on the side. For football, it's the Tennessee Titans, but I'm also a Justin Fields fan.
No.
I rep the U of M, University of Memphis, so Memphis Tigers for college football, basketball, everything. So yeah,
Shout out
I'm
to
really Them really my teams. Everything Memphis related, Tennessee related, in my teams.
Not the Volunteers though, right?
Shut up.
Yeah, not the Volunteers.
Not
Volunteers,
not the Volunteers.
Not the Volunteers.
She said no.
Who you root for in college?
Nobody.
Memphis.
Memphis Tigers.
I ain't mad at that.
Okay.
I ain't mad at
minute, Mario. I thought you were an OSU fan.
Oh yeah, I do like OSU, but you know I've been slacking with watching them because I really more so am a player fan when it comes to like college too. Because I like Justin Fields, he went to OSU, and CJ Stroud went to OSU. So and I like them. So that's why I was
Shout
really
to the Cali.
Shout out to CJ Stroud, Rancho Cucamonga. So yeah, we here because obviously you talk a lot of sports, but you're mainly on the hoop side, and we want to talk to you about your Grizzlies. So let's start off with obviously the obvious number one story, and that's Ja Morant.
That's the story.
Well, he's not playing right now, so he's out for the first 25 games. So,
Oh yeah, that is a story technically.
so let me ask you. First of all, let's go back to what happened last year. What was your reaction as a Grizzlies fan when the whole stuff just went off the rails with Ja the first time?
The first time I was like, I was shocked. I was surprised. I feel like to me, it came out of the blue. And then because after that incident, it was a lot of other little incidents that followed up with Ja Morant, and it wasn't good. Just constantly getting in trouble after that first incident, if I'm not mistaken. The team did what they had to do. He was away from the team, if I'm not mistaken, suspended a couple of games. I thought he learned his lesson, but unfortunately, he didn't, and it's costing us a lot right now with us and what we do on the court.
What do you think the issue is? Because last year without Ja Morant, y'all was still nice.
I think the issue more so is the fact
Dylan
that
Brooks.
Dylan Brooks is a loss, but I don't think he's not a huge loss as Tyus
Jones.
Tyus Jones.
Jones is to us.
True.
Along with us like losing Tyus Jones, we don't have Steven Adams and we don't have Santi Aldama, and those three players would be in our starting lineup if it wasn't for injuries and Ja's suspension. So we missing like three out of the five guys in our starting five that should really be on the court.
When they say Steven Adams coming back,
He's done for the year.
He's done for the year.
He's done for the year.
damn, what happened?
I think he re-aggravated his injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever injury he re-aggravated it.
That was a big blow. That was a big blow for the Grizzlies last year, especially in that playoff series against the Lakers, because there was nobody who could stop AD in the paint.
He wasn't gonna stop
Hey,
AD anyway.
Hey, how do you think Marcus Smart is playing for you guys so far?
He's doing very well. Playing up to par. I don't expect him to be the best playmaker, but I think his decision on the playmaking end do need to be a little better. He's doing the dirty work. He's not the greatest shooter, but he can give us some points, which he's done in the couple of games he's played with us. Just need him to be more aggressive around the perimeter, because that's how a lot of teams get us with the perimeter. If I'm not mistaken, I think we give up the most three. We gave up the most threes so far since this season has started. And if you watch the games, you would see it's like every team we played against in the 5 games, it's like they decide to have their best 3-point shooting night against us. So
It's not the Lakers. Ouch. That's it. No, it's for real. It don't be like that.
I don't know. I'm not just say something. But yeah, what is your thoughts on Jaren Jackson Jr.?
Already.
Needs to be more aggressive in the interior. One thing I've always hated about Jaren Jackson is that he's 7 foot and doesn't work the inside like a 7-footer should.
Sounds like Anthony Davis.
I hate people that are that tall that don't do that. I swear.
That irks me.
That's annoying.
He would rather hang around the 3-point line, and he can shoot a 3.
Ooh.
Don't get me wrong, but that we don't need you to do that. We need you to be inside and get majority of your.
It's crazy. Yeah, you want him to be inside.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to play inside. That way, for example, like he over there on the perimeter. Like you said, you're 7 feet tall with like a 7'3" wingspan. Why are you over there playing the perimeter where you can just go ahead and go play inside? and dog them out.
That irritates my soul.
Yeah.
But he learned how to get a jumper in the inside because he don't even have a jumper.
Oh, you want to get the jumper inside?
No, the jumper his jumper ain't right either.
Yeah,
It ain't.
He gotta be able.
He
He need more moves on the inside, huh?
He does.
Yeah.
His footwork is probably trash.
Yeah. His play, like I agree with that. Like his play on the inside, needs to get better.
Yeah, because he was over there getting bullied against the Lakers for sure.
Brandon from the Flock in the building. What's up? So what are your expectations for them this season? After Ja gets back and everything.
When Ja come back, I'm expecting playoffs. I don't know how deep in the playoffs. I wish I could just easily say Western Conference Finals. But I know I can't really. I know that might be a reach for right now, but I'm praying Western Conference Finals once Ja come back. But with the issues with us being 0-5, granted that Ja is out, and like I said, we missing like 2 other important key pieces in our starting lineup. I don't think Ja Morant fixes all the issues that we have on this losing streak right now. I think coaching got something to do with it.
Who's replacing Steven Adams right now?
Xavier Tillman, and he's an undersized 5.
Undersized big, yeah.
Yes.
How tall is he?
Like 6'5".
6'5".
You're lying. What, he PJ Tucker?
Yeah.
He a younger PJ Tucker.
He had that game against us in the first round.
Well, never mind.
Yeah.
That's Anthony Davis' fault. I'm sorry.
It was. It really was.
So yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna
And
work.
then
at
our
all.
backup for Xavier is also undersized. So you just really ain't gonna Jaren, who don't want to play a 5.
I'm about to say
the best at playing a 5 plays the 4, and it's
that's what I'm about to say. So you got Jaren pretty much who's not a good 5.
no
Trying to play the 5.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Him playing the 5, that's not his game.
right.
Even though you think it will, because he's like you said, like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, but he can't play on the inside.
So
Personal problem.
obviously you've been a Memphis Grizzlies fan most of your life, right?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Lorenzen Wright, rest in peace.
That's right. R.I.P. to Lorenzen Wright. Who was your favorite Grizzly of all time?
Zach Randolph.
It's either Zach or Mark Gasol. It's between those two. Tony Allen is another one that I love all time. But yeah, it's between those 3 for right now. Ja got the chance to just take it all though. Yeah.
He got a chance to do what?
He got a chance to just be probably the greatest Grizzly of all time.
Grizzly of all time.
Yeah, for sure.
How you feel about T. Morant?
The dad, I think he's a cool dude. What he does is not surprising. I know when my older brother played, my parents were the exact same way he was on the sidelines and everything. He cool though.
I don't see nothing wrong with T. Morant.
Same.
Does he really get a lot of heat in Memphis for just being Ja's, just because he's Ja's daddy?
Excuse me?
I don't think so. I'm gonna say you do.
Okay. So you think you want? What do you want from Ja when he gets back from the suspension?
He just got to be the person we go to in terms for the offense because and that's like I said, it's one. I mean, Ja coming back on the court will obviously help us offensively because right now we are so bad offensively. Like it hurts for me to watch how we play on the offensive end of the court.
Desmond Bain is their best player right now offensively.
That ain't gonna work.
How's Derrick Rose haven't been?
He out now too.
He out right now.
Oh shoot!
What else?
I think. I know he missed last game. I don't know if he playing tonight.
He said he out for a week with some knee soreness.
Okay, so then he not playing. Dang. But yeah, we depended on a guy who was meant to be a second option on the offensive end to be our main option on the offensive end. Once again, he's not as good as a playmaker as Ja Morant. He may be a better shooter, but like shooting can only get you so far in games.
Right.
So we stuck. It's like I said, it's hard to watch. So when Ja Morant come back, I am expecting him to go off like he did. I say that 22 season, 21-22 NBA season where he finished like top 10 in MVP votings. I want that Ja Morant back. That's the job we need. That's the job that's gonna bring in the views, have people watching us again. And that's the job that people fear. So that's what I want for Ja.
They come with the strap.
That's what I want.
So you said you're also a Kyrie fan.
I am. That was the first player I watched, really. My favorite player.
So you were a Duke fan then?
Yeah, I mean, no.
That don't really
didn't
count. He played 9. He played 8 games
Yeah,
at
he
Duke.
didn't really play for Duke.
Yeah.
So.
That don't really matter.
Of course not.
Duke don't matter anyways.
Kyrie is nice though. That's really is one of my favorite players in the NBA right now. Just to watch him play.
He's definitely one of the more exciting players in the league to watch.
His skill set is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, did the Clippers get a court like this?
Everybody gets court like
Everybody
this.
get a court
Oh,
like
word.
that.
So
Yeah.
the Clippers did finally get a trophy on the court?
No.
Hey, yo!
All right.
All right.
Crazy.
That's hate. That's major hate.
You know the last time we played, we beat them,
So
right?
I'm gonna tell you something. My family's from my dad's side of
Seattle?
the family's from Tennessee, Fayette County. So
Seattle ain't been in the league for over 2
So,
decades. It still got
when
more
you talk about
championships than the
Memphis, I was actually in Memphis at the time my grandmother had just passed when Zach Randolph left y'all to go to the Kings. You're the first person I talked to from Memphis that wasn't related to me, so I need to ask. I remember the local news went in the hood and was like talking to the fans, and they was like heartbroken. Was it really that serious?
Yeah.
When Zach
Maybe
Randolph left?
Yeah,
Zach Randolph.
Yeah.
I
He,
was in
he basically.
But no, 'cause I ain't never seen because
Come on.
that was the first
man.
time. 'Cause, you know, we in LA. They ain't going into Nickerson's asking Laker fans.
Well,
about,
he was in Nickerson, so
If he was over there-
he definitely was.
Well,
he definitely was.
Well,
in
hold on.
Nickerson.
Hey, relax.
He was.
I know, but relax. I know why he was over there.
me too.
Me too. Y'all know why he was
Hey,
over
everybody
there.
relax.
Y'all know Zach Randolph used to be in the hood out here. We know.
All up in John Hood.
He dropped it.
Nickerson's not John Hood.
It's true. Oh yeah, never mind.
Y'all gotta relax.
That's
John,
definitely
you over here dry snitching, dog, low key.
that's definitely
Hey,
right.
That was low key hate.
How come dry snitching? He got arrested and the cops picked him up. Hey, dry
And the
snitching.
who picked him up?
And the ones picked him up. So don't. Hey, dry snitching. Relax. But all right, Sports BSP. What's going on with your squad?
Uh-oh.
What squad? What are you talking about? NBA,
Hoops.
NFL?
NBA.
My team, Chicago, I don't really expect much.
Well,
I haven't been playing as much basketball as lately. But it's unfortunate that Lonzo is just not playing because, you know, Lonzo has actually been a really good addition for the team because his
Facts.
addition, his defense, he's improved over the years as a jump shooter. We don't know what's going to happen with DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. As much as I like them, I think it's best. I hate to say this, but Chicago, it's been time. They need to clean house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm be honest with you. After that Lonzo injury, y'all was never really the same, dog. Like y'all was like what, like top 3 in the East at that time, or something, like
Yeah.
top 4, and then he got hurt, and it's just been downhill since.
True.
I
But
just
he
feel
was,
like
he was a big part of the team.
I just feel like, you know what, ever since the D Rose injury back in 2012, man, you know, Chicago just hasn't been the same. So we're going to have to do something as far as with the organization, as far as with the new head coach or GM is concerned. But I am interested in seeing some of the young cats in the NBA. Wemby put on a show last
Wemby
night.
went crazy.
He went crazy, dog.
38 and
crazy.
10. 38 and 10. I mean, Go ahead, man.
Wemby is only one of 4 players with 20 clutch points in the league. Listen to these other 3 names: LeBron, Luka, and Steph.
He has 20 clutch points.
Yes,
That's crazy. Anybody can guard him.
All they gotta do is keep throwing the ball up to him.
We'll change him over again.
But when you think of Wemby, what's the player that comes to your mind? Because I constantly hear KD.
Bobo.
Okay, relax. What? I saw that dumb quote.
I don't think
I get what Shaq was
there's ever
saying.
been a player like Wemby in the league.
It has. It just hasn't been.
He
as
just
good.
was trash.
I won't say it was trash. He just was. He just didn't get the hype that he had.
So if y'all don't know what
Bobo.
Nick
Oh,
made
yeah.
the reference to Bobo. So Shaq the other night on Inside NBA was saying that we have seen a player like Wemby, and that was Bobo. And Barkley took offense to it. Was like, but Shaq was saying Wemby's been more consistent than Bobo. And but Barkley was like, he's only played 5 games.
I mean, look, here's the thing.
But Wemby is better than Bobo.
Yes, he is. We're not saying that he's better.
We've
or
seen
whatever.
that skill set.
Yeah, for sure. At that size, pause.
We've
We've
seen
seen
that
that
skill
skill set before.
Bobo was able to dribble, shoot.
Well, everything that Wemby, he just can't do it as well as Wemby.
He's gonna do it as well as Wemby. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
But we've seen that skill set at that height and size.
Are you like Wemby?
Yeah, he cool. I'm high on Wemby. So this I don't want to. I'm high on him. I got him winning Rookie of the Year, obviously, and I also had him winning. If he won Depoy this year, I wouldn't be surprised.
He might actually make All-Star. You never know that.
I think he will.
I think he will too.
He got the hype for it. And if he's playing well,
it's
for sure.
It's the fans' vote, so I'm pretty sure he will.
I said this today. I was like, somebody in the West, a front court player on the West is going to be upset. This is going to be like when Yao Ming first came in the league.
Draymond Green.
You heard about Anthony Davis?
No. But it's going to be a front court player. I don't know who. Well, I don't know who it is. It could be. I don't know. But one front court player last year. Huh?
He didn't make it last year. Should have. That was hype.
Well, that's because you have to meet. Let me shut up.
Because he was on the.
No, because of the media. Oh, Wemby has been impressive lately. 38 points scorer as a rookie, but him and Shaq are the only players that have 100 points and 10 blocks in their first 5 games. But to your question, Sportspsp, I think his floor is Porzingis, but his ceiling could be what Yao Ming was going to be before the injuries. I know everyone says KD. By the way, someone took a picture of KD guarding Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
KD's 4 inches. Clearly over KD.
Oh, you?
I said pause.
Are you comparing
Are
it?
you fucking kidding me?
John comparing the inches, huh?
Y'all both can leave.
Dude, that's nasty.
And he's also, but the great thing about with Wemby, he's in a great situation in San Antonio with Popovich.
Oh, yeah.
So eventually he's going to be groomed. He's going to be developed. And also Tim Duncan, David Robinson, there, guys like that who played in that organization, they can help him out. The Spurs have been pretty exciting. Another great player, exciting young player, as long as he can keep his health and durability together, Zion.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Zion, yeah. When Zion's healthy, he makes basketball look easy.
He is. I mean, he's a force to be reckoned with. I mean, when he attacks the basket, he's just a man amongst boys. Only problem with him has been his weight and his conditioning. But outside of that, Zion is he's unstoppable. But the Grizzlies, I think when Ja comes back, he's going to be rusty. I don't expect him to pick things up just like that. It's going to take him some time. Could Memphis compete, though?
Yeah, I think they can.
Yeah.
Probably
play in.
I don't can't be guarded.
They're probably going to make the play-in tournament. That's what I see, though. Sorry, Mario, but it's going to be a tough season for Memphis, though.
He's out 25 games, right?
Yeah.
It all depends on what they do in them 25 games.
Yeah, if they go 10 and 15, they can make the play in.
If they break 500 throughout that whole time, they're good.
If like Josh said, if they go 10 and 15, they can still fight for the playoffs. But
they haven't won a game yet.
They haven't won a game yet.
0-5.
0-5 right now.
Okay, so now they gotta go.
And so, it's gonna be,
by the way, Jay, what'd you think about that Clippers-Lakers game Wednesday night?
Oh, we was talking about it.
That was a hell of a game.
We talked about it all throughout the chat. That was obviously one of the best games to me that they've had in recent memory. Obviously, the Clippers have dominated the series for the last 3 years. But even with them winning, well, we won this week. So I'm talking about last time we won. Last time we won. Relax.
My fault.
For the record, y'all know Nick's a Clippers fan, and I'm a Lakers fan. So, by the way, November 14th, Wemby versus Chet.
Is it gonna be in a tournament?
Yes.
The tournament's whack.
But anyway, it was a good game.
Is the tournament whack because it's a tournament, or you just don't like?
It's whack because it's a gimmick. It serves no purpose. Because what do y'all feel about the in-season tournament? I'll start with you, Mari. What you think about the in-season tournament?
You still go get these games regardless.
No, it's not the same. Does it seem like it's a necessary? Because these games don't even count towards anything towards regular season.
It goes to the record.
It goes with the record?
Yes.
Yeah. Except for the finals.
Except for the semifinals and the finals. How do y'all feel about the in-season tournament? I'll start with Mario first.
I think it's a good way to draw it to keep the viewers entertained throughout the season, because I know like viewership probably dies down mid-season because we still kind of early in the season too.
Hold on, Mario, you know Christy?
Yeah, we follow each other on Twitter.
Shout out. That's family.
But Yeah, I think it's just a good way to draw in viewership. I was against it at first. I was like, how is this gonna work? I think the WNBA got something like this too. But I was entertained when the WNBA did it, so I think I might be entertained with the NBA's tournament.
I ain't mad at that.
What you think about sports? What you think Sports4U? What you think about the tournament?
I honestly don't really like it though. I mean, I don't. I mean, I understand as far as from a rating standpoint. Yeah, of course, you're gonna do everything you can as far as ratings to increase sales and stuff. But I just think for the NBA, I just want to see the players play. I mean, I think they're just doing this for a reason because of load management and stuff. And I think people are just tired of seeing load management. Maybe that's the reason, but I hope it works. I hope that the NBA proves me wrong.
So my thing is this: if you feel like it'll get the players to play, how can y'all not like it? Is it because it's called an in-season?
No, I don't see the whole purpose of it. Like in the long run, maybe look, I'm gonna wait until all of it's over and maybe I can understand it more. But right now, I don't understand the purpose of it. Even
we
like
just need to see evidence. We just
Yeah.
need to see the evidence first, and then we'll go from there.
The team that wins gets extra money, right?
I think every player gets $500K.
I ain't mad at it.
Okay, then.
I ain't mad at getting their money.
But if you know your team not, if you on the team, like let's just say, who's sorry?
The Grizzlies.
Yo,
that was hate.
That's
true.
That's real hate.
Cool.
But it's
just
true.
said they was 0-5.
All right, cool. So,
Yeah, 0-5 is, man.
so if you're on the team like the Grizzlies and you know you're not gonna win the tournament, do your players still play?
We still got a chance. We got a chance to win
Win what?
the in-season tournament.
Oh,
We might not get their championship. Best believe if Memphis win this in-season tournament, I'm bragging. I don't care.
I ain't mad at you.
Clippers brag too if they win.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. I wouldn't care though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't, bro. I really don't care if we win or not.
To me, this is like
It don't mean it's not a championship. I already don't care.
I think this is like the summer league just involving the stars. You know, remember how when the Kings won the summer league and the owner put the banner up at the Thomas and Mack Center.
hey, do the winner of the tournament get like a ring?
I don't know. They get a trophy though.
So, do y'all care about the new trophies that came out?
What new
Like
trophies?
No,
Like
the individual
But like
player
the
trophy.
Veteran
No,
Award and
no,
stuff.
That
No.
don't matter.
no. I didn't like that
Okay.
shit. I don't like that shit neither.
All right.
Well, because they honored. Well, Jordan got the MVP
For what?
By the way, the person who finishes second place, they'll get $200,000.
And by the way, each coach gets a bonus.
That's crazy. $200,000 is that's motivation for me.
I'm gonna play.
But if you play for the Grizzlies, would you play?
I'm gonna play because I like to hoop. And I think those players on the Grizzlies, they young. They like to hoop. They was gonna play.
Right.
I feel like those players on the Grizzlies was gonna play whether it was the in-season tournament or not.
Okay, it says it right. It says it right here. The NBA doesn't give out prize money for winning a ring per se, but members of the winning team will receive a titty payout from the player.
What?
TV.
What kind of playout?
Did you say?
Titty. No, titty, TIDY, payout from the player playoff pool. It's a system
I'm
designed
playing.
to reward teams
Oh, I'm playing.
for advancing further in the playoffs, and it allows them to dole out their earnings as they see fit.
Wow.
Oh, I'm playing if you get the titty payout.
You know, if you're James Harden, why not?
That's all that one. Let's go there.
So,
All right.
James
So
Harden gonna have the titties out here.
by the way, he's
He's
gonna
gonna
have.
have his what?
Have the titties out here.
Oh,
Yeah. The they said the stripper population was really excited to find out he was coming back home.
Yeah,
Like,
all they
trying to
gotta do is trick off that money. I follow, Steph.
How
Dog.
how did they call that? Before we get to our resident Clippers fan, let me ask you guys. Start with you, Mario. What did you make of the James Harden trade to the Clippers?
I got a lot because before the trade, first of all, I was just waiting on it to happen. I'm glad that James Harden is out of Philly.
What up,
finally. I had the Lakers winning it all, but I think I might got to go to Clippers now.
Come on.
Why did you have the Lakers winning it all?
Because of what they showed me last year, And then obviously in the offseason, I feel like that they got better as a team.
What did AD show you last year to make you think he was gonna show up night in, night out?
Their defense, his defense was crazy in the playoffs last year. And he stepped up towards the end of the season and got the Lakers in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken.
Defense with AD is never gonna be the issue. It's gonna be the offense.
You're right.
I don't know. I thought
him showing up against
Jokic,
like
that was one team they couldn't beat. All the other teams they played against, they could have beat them. That was one team they couldn't beat.
The crazy part is
they got dealt a good hand.
I heard
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I heard something.
I got dealt a good hand.
Bulls just finished. By the way, Christy said the Bulls just finished their game. What happens now?
Hey Ben, is that what the brat was? Never mind.
Hey, hold on. Hey man, Christy said the Bulls just lost their game.
Uh-oh.
By the way, you know they had a players only meeting after the first game of the season.
After the first game,
there was a rumor that there was a story that they had that they kicked Billy Donovan out the locker room to have a players only meeting
after one game.
That's but
I'm sorry.
Who was it? I think it was Zach LaVine or somebody else said
after one game they had a players only meeting.
They denied that happened. But
they're lying. That happened. That's crazy.
I don't think Billy Donovan is just going to lie like that.
Dog, after one game of players only meeting is insane.
And it may not have nothing to do with Billy Donovan either. It's just the players. They're like, yo, we tired of this.
They might need to fight.
Lay. Do that.
So yeah. What did you think about the trade, Sportspsp?
It was gonna happen. James Harden was gonna get exactly what he wanted.
Trill, can you give me Corona?
By getting
James
traded.
Harden's gonna do what?
James Harden was gonna get exactly what he wanted. He was gonna get traded. He called Daryl Morey a liar, and we've seen this before with James Harden. We saw what happened with Houston. We saw what
Daryl
happened.
Morey was there in Houston, wasn't he?
Yep.
And we also saw what happened in Philadelphia. So James Harden is going to get what he wants. Does it help the Clippers as far as competing for a championship? Sorry, Nick. Unfortunately, that's not the case unless Kawhi and PG are healthy. James Harden, we've seen him before in the playoffs. We don't need to go any further.
I personally think that he does help them because of he could be a facilitator.
Facts.
That part.
He just
2011 last year.
He could be a facilitator.
Didn't he lead the league in assists? Yeah,
he did.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think that's if he can take the role as going third, being the third option on the team when he's on the floor and let Kawhi and PG do what they got to do, and all he really got to do is facilitate. I think the Clippers will be all right.
By the way,
Clippers' main thing is just being healthy.
By the way, Noodle, we don't call Doc Rivers Doc. Call him Glenn.
Yeah, we don't talk. Call him Glenn where his mama called him.
Mama named Glenn. We'll call him Glenn. Facts.
But that's the question. Do you trust Kawhi and PG to stay healthy? Because if they can't stay healthy, then that means you're going to have to ask Harden to step in as a second.
I think with Harden and Russell on the team, you're going to see a lot more res games, load management games throughout the season. And so they can be ready for the playoffs. I think that's where James Harden helped them the most.
For sure. Because dog, one thing you can't say about James Harden is that he doesn't get hurt too often. I think he got hurt a couple years ago, but he only missed about 10, 15 games.
But let's say this: since he left Houston, his hamstring hasn't been the same.
Excuse me?
His hamstrings, because his injuries ain't serious injuries; they're nagging injuries.
Yeah,
like basically injuries just because he got conditioning issues.
Oh, facts, yeah, dog.
Conditioning ain't that? That's all it is.
Yeah, which is crazy because of the type of game he has. You have to be conditioned, which is crazy.
So our resident Clippers fan.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you got the news about the James Harden trade?
Beforehand, I was like, when they was like, oh, James Harden go to the Clippers, I was like, if we gotta give up any of our young core, I'm cool. I'm cool on that trade. Because I don't think that if we gave up the young core, that would have been too much. Because that'd make our team extra old.
Like and
Brandon Boss, Powell, he's like 28, 29, he's still young. So yeah, we didn't give him none of those guys and still got him. We got rid of Morris, a guy I've been saying we need to trade. Fat knows as well. We should have been trading him. We weren't playing Robert Covington, so get him up out of here. Who else we traded?
Marcus Morris, Robert Covington, Nicholas Batum.
Come on now.
A bag of policy seeds.
Batum, come on, dog. He's replacing
laters.
And if you really want to be technical,
I wouldn't trade them now later.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Especially the pineapple ones.
James Harden is going to be guarded by what? The third best defender on the floor?
Or fourth,
depending on what's going on. Because if Russ get going crazy, he gonna fall back too.
Russ is getting $6 million a year this year. Like I said,
Kendrick Perkins suggested putting Harden on the bench, which I don't think is going to happen.
Nah, you put Russ on the bench, or you put Harden on the bench.
Oh, Trail had a question. He said it. He asked it this morning.
Oh,
You can actually, about the Clippers.
What do you say?
Because everybody's making a whole big deal over the whole James Harden. I'm not a system.
People, huh?
I'm not a system. I'm the system.
Yeah.
What's Ty Lue's offensive system?
Well, his offensive system is kind of like a what kind of he basically he has his forwards in a way basically being like the facilitators, but his it's not no ISO. It's not too much ISO going on during our system where it's you move the ball around a lot. Pause. Good. You know, it's more so like
what up, B?
You get a lot of people involved. You know,
B, what up with it?
Bianca, what it do?
Making big things, good things happening for our girl Bianca, man.
Yeah, we praying for good things for B. You know what I'm talking about?
I just have one question I gotta ask her. By way to ask her in public, next time she's in the studio.
But yeah, I think that
called that offense.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I think that
he went straight up.
Tyronn Lue is a different type of coach than the guys that James Harden used to dealing with.
Right.
You know, he's had a championship winning coach, but you know he's not really a coach. It's Glenn Rivers, dog. Glenn Rivers compared to Tyronn Lue, come on, man. It's like night and day. Even though he was coached under him. But
that is not offensive foul.
I feel as if Tyronn Lue would be the guy that can really talk to James Harden and be like, dog, like, if you do this, dog, you getting pulled straight up. Like he did it to Russ. Like Russ started acting stupid. All right, Russ, you got to sit on the bench for a second. You got to relax. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of guy he is. He's a very
think Ty
disciplined
Lue's going to
coach.
hold James Harden accountable?
Yes, he is.
I think so.
He already holds Kawhi PG accountable.
He held LeBron accountable. He held
Come on,
Kyrie
man.
accountable.
He holds his stars accountable.
True, but do you think
he's
James
not one of
Harden's
those
going to
kiss ass
listen?
type of dudes at all?
That is offensive foul.
But Nick, here's the question.
Yeah,
is that
You
how you
mentioned
know
Kawhi, you mentioned PG, and you mentioned Bron. Do you think James Harden at this juncture is going to listen?
You gonna shoot a layup like that?
You said that James Harden did what?
That's how you shoot a layup. That's how you
Do you think James Harden at this time? Do you think he's going to listen and buy
Yeah,
into
he has
this?
to.
I'm a
Yeah, I know.
right into his hand.
You're not finger rolling.
What
You putting it right against the backboard and using your body.
He's definitely. Here's the thing. I think that with that being said, I think he can utilize James Harden the best. I think that he's going to hold James Harden accountable for, you know, if you're going to bullshit around on this team, dog, like, I don't have to play you. Like, we got guys over here that want to play. Terrence Mann is the guy that if James Harden start tripping, they're going to put him in the game and he going to take James Harden minutes.
Oh, don't worry, Christian. We're going to get there. We haven't talked NFL yet.
And I like Terrence Mann a lot. He brings a lot of energy to the team.
Yeah, he does.
Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann's good. Yeah, he's a good bro. He's a good player for the Clips.
He's like our Austin Rivers.
I'm pretty much saying like this.
I mean, Austin Reeves.
Daryl Morey proved that Daryl Morey had zero leverage. Zero leverage.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's saying, well, all the pieces they got. Let's just be clear. There was no all-star on the Clippers there's only 2 all-stars on the Clippers. And neither one of them weren't going anywhere. So you trading for a bunch of expiring contracts. Because technically James Harden and PJ Tucker are expiring contracts.
Exactly.
So that's basically what they did.
Which means they can be dealt at the trade deadline if anything don't work out right.
We'll say Clippers still ain't gonna be shizzling with Harden.
We'll see.
Oh, Nymph in the house?
What up, bro?
Clippers winning both championships.
Wow. I don't know about both. If we healthy, dog, the sky's the limit.
Mario's shaking her head like, nope. She said,
look, if the Clippers are healthy, dog. Facts.
Let me ask you, Nick, do you think if they were healthy last year, they would have made the finals?
I think if we were healthy the year that Kawhi got hurt against Utah, we would have won.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Guess what?
The Clippers were healthy last year. Yes, they in the finals. Yes.
I don't know if they beat the Nuggets.
You don't.
They beat the Nuggets.
They were.
I'm lying, dog. We don't beat the Nuggets. Not the way Joker was playing, dog.
He was playing.
He's playing ridiculous.
They would have lost to the Nuggets. I just
I think they would have.
Yeah, but if they
healthy Paul George and healthy Kawhi, y'all don't beat the Nuggets?
No.
Well, who's guarding them?
Who's guarding who?
Who's guarding Paul George?
Nobody.
Well, the question is who's
gonna be assigned? So it's gonna be Michael Porter Jr. Who else? And Jamal Murray, barbecue chicken.
But that's what Jokic is saying too, though.
Jamal Murray, Jokic said same thing.
What?
Jamal Murray.
We got people who can guard
Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray didn't say that.
Joker said that we got people that can guard Jamal Murray.
Nobody in the Lakers can guard Jamal Murray. It's 3 or 4 people in the Lakers that can guard. I mean, the Clippers that can guard Jamal Murray.
So we supposed to ignore what happened in the bubble between the Clippers and the Nuggets?
Them coming back down
What?
from
Yeah,
3-1.
Yeah, you got to ignore it because the Lakers beat them on that year, and they just lost to them last year.
The Lakers
that don't
beat
mean nothing.
The Lakers beat the Nuggets in the bubble. So yes, we can ignore all that.
Plus, we had Glenn Rivers,
Oh yeah,
Mr. I love losing 3-1 leads,
Mr.
Clown.
Mr. I'm the overrated coach. Never.
Plus, the Clippers want to be there. I don't use that as an excuse, but they don't want to be there.
Clearly, and by
They
the
don't wanna
way,
be
I'm
there.
getting tired of hearing seeing like Montrezl Harrell and Lou Williams coming. Look, it happened. Y'all didn't want you. Everyone had a choice of being in the bubble.
Yeah,
So I
y'all
don't-
should have stayed home.
If you didn't want to be there, just stayed home. Avery Bradley stayed home with the Lakers.
You know why they didn't stay home? Because they wouldn't have got paid.
Pretty
Well,
much.
Montrezl Harrell might as well stayed home. He only played like about 2 minutes a game against the Nuggets, so he's sorry.
By the way,
They didn't
he
stay
said-
home because they didn't want to be locked in the house with their family. What's wrong with y'all?
Well, Lou Williams,
So you
never mind.
want to be locked in the bubble with men?
I'm outside hooping.
What's wrong with you?
I'm outside hooping.
Did Mark just say locked in the bubble with men, dog?
That's what they do. Isn't that what the bubble was? Except
Dwight Howard's bubble.
No.
Stop.
Hey,
Josh, we can hear you.
Josh, you're not gonna just say that, dog.
Like we can hear you.
It was a blatant foul.
When were I talking about that? What did you just say? The comment before
No,
that, bro.
don't
We're not
ask
repeating.
Don't say, yeah,
Don't
don't
ask-
say nothing.
We ain't repeating it, but come on, man.
That's hate.
Why repeat it?
But let's get to this NFL, dog.
All right.
We got 2 years to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
So, all right.
Hey, before we say anything about the NFL, can I say
Brendan Bean is sorry.
no? I want to get to that.
Oh.
If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all.
Why you say that?
Both my starting quarterbacks in fantasy football
Mm-hmm.
is out for the year.
You want Deshaun Watson?
It depends. It depends on what you. All right, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So, real quick before we get to NFL, and I told Mario we're gonna talk about this topic briefly. Tyson Fury and Ngannou.
That game, that fight came on at 2:00. Who cares?
That shit was bullshit. That's all I
Because
was saying.
the Saudi money. It's a Saudi
I
money.
know. And it came on at 2:00.
I saw the video where they said Fury had like 24 seconds on that knockdown.
Dog. They still counting.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. I know we like everybody up here is boxing fans, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Boxing is a business.
Yes, it is.
They wasn't gonna lose that Tyson Fury bag to this dude who don't really box like that. That's not gonna happen.
You know, never mind. I'm sure got his ass whooped.
So
I don't know. I haven't watched the fight, but many people.
he got his
Some
ass
people
whooped.
said that Tyson Fury lost.
What? He did lose.
All right.
a lot of people say he won on points.
All right. Let's talk a little college football.
Oh, you put the floor?
Let's go to college football. But one more question, Mari. How did you become a Kyrie fan?
Oh, he was
Yeah, Hooper.
good question. I just watched one of the games. It's funny because I used to hate basketball. My brother used to watch it, and I would want to watch something else. But I think saw Kyrie, and he's been my favorite player ever since.
You think he's misunderstood? What do you think about
Very misunderstood.
the treatment he gets a lot? Making him like very polarizing out to be sometimes.
He's a very misunderstood basketball player. I think he's treated unfairly in terms of the media, and just people in general, because that whole situation in Brooklyn to me should have never happened. With him being out due to the vaccine and all that, and I think ever since he left LeBron, it's just been mess after mess with Kyrie. The departure from LeBron, and this is why I don't really like LeBron, because it's fans, But,
Trust me, I'm a Laker fan. I have to deal with that and Kobe fans.
yep. But yeah, I think he's just a very
Jordan fans.
misunderstood athlete.
Who do you think is the greatest player of all time?
Uh-oh.
Of my generation or all time, like just
Well, who's the greatest player you ever since your generation? I said of all time.
That's your phone?
Who phone ringing?
that was mine. Sorry.
Oh, hey, I'm like, what the hell is going on? I thought I was
That's mine.
tripping.
Sorry.
Now you good?
Okay. But my generation is LeBron.
Okay, of all time.
What about all time?
Of all time, it's
it's all
Michael
opinionated.
Jordan. Michael Jordan, all time.
It's all opinionated.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick,
Kobe is not the GOAT who ever put that.
That's probably Kenzie.
Knock it off.
I guarantee that was Kenzie.
He's not the GOAT.
Or it was either Kenzie or B.
Remember, people had
Tyrese
Ali at one point in his career too.
He's definitely not Ali, but I understand what you're saying.
All right.
What's
going on with Michigan Sports PSP?
Wow. Draymond, stop hacking.
I don't know what's going on with Michigan, man. I don't even know. Listen, Jim Harbaugh better get his ass out of Michigan. I'm getting tired of him. Yo, he needs tequila. He needs something in order to deal with that mess in Vegas, man. But I have no idea. I mean, they're still going to compete. They're still going to probably get to the Big Ten championship. They may win, but they're going to come up short. Y'all know I'm not just an OU dude. I'm also a Michigan dude.
Yeah.
They're going to come up short. This is who Jim Harbaugh is.
Kyrie is a free black man. A lot of people don't like that. That's a fact.
I see Brandon from the block said Oregon Ducks.
Oregon Ducks what?
Oh, stop.
Wow.
Oregon Ducks what?
No, I love Brendan. He comes on my podcast all the time. And
that's not the one who said that Will was, that's not the one who said that Giannis is better than Will, right?
No, that's Kenny.
Okay.
No, that's Kenny.
Hey,
Kenny
you need to not never ever in your life have him back on your podcast for that comment. But that's
crazy.
crazy.
Some of the craziest stuff, though.
There's nothing crazier than that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk. Let's go to NFL.
Hold on, you still got college.
College.
You still got Florida fan there.
All right.
SC fan.
So that's right. You're right.
LSU fan there.
Okay.
We play all next year.
So we got a big week in college football. You got Nick. You got
Trail.
Trails US LSU Tigers facing Bama.
Ooh.
At the same time, Nick's USC Trojans are facing Washington. We got our homecoming.
Boy, we about to get.
You know who we're playing for our Tennessee's homecoming?
Tennessee State.
No, we're actually playing UConn, and I'm talking basketball.
We about to get smoked, dog.
I fuck with Kyrie too, Will.
I do too. So if you went to Duke, except the fact he went to Duke,
he didn't go to Duke.
Well, he lived on the campus for 6 months.
No, he didn't.
Look, dog,
he was there for 3 weeks.
What was he work release program or something?
Dog, he only played 7 games and didn't go back.
That USC game versus Washington, that's going to be a great one because of the offense. I don't know who's going to win the Heisman right now. I would still pick Michael Penix Jr. out of Washington.
All right, you said Kyrie the most skilled player of all time?
Most skilled point guard of all time. Yes, sir.
Most skilled.
Point guard of all time. Correction.
Okay.
That's tough.
He more skilled than Steph?
Oh, yes. Definitely.
so.
I think he's more skilled than Steph.
I think he's
just not better than Steph.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not better, more skilled though.
For sure, more skilled.
All right. Who y'all played this week? Georgia.
Missouri.
And Josh, what's going on with Florida?
That was hate.
Who on losers? You talking Georgia?
He's not talking about y'all.
Oh.
Y'all don't even know what a loss is.
They lost to Georgia last game.
Fuck out of here. This nigga said Georgia in a losing streak. Georgia know what the hell an L is. They ain't got no damn L in Georgia.
USC, thanks for the extra bye week, according to Fat.
Fuck out of here.
So, Mari, do you follow? You just said you follow players. So, do you really follow Ohio State, or you just was following them because of CJ Stroud?
Really Fields, but I try to keep up. But like this season, I ain't been the best at keeping up. I tried to keep up with Colorado, but once they started losing, I felt
like most people.
Yeah.
By the way, you saw the news with Colorado today.
They overhyped.
Well, yeah, but the other story was Pat Shermer's now going to be the OC.
Who the fuck was the OC before?
Some guy named Sean Lewis. Pat Shermer was there as an advisor, but now he's going to be calling plays.
What, next week or next year?
Starting tomorrow.
Oh, so he need to. Never mind.
Who are they playing?
I don't even know who they play tomorrow.
I hope they'll play somebody sorry, and then if they win, they'll be like, "This is a," you know what I'm saying?
Like always.
By the way, Matt Miller from ESPN, their draft expert, and Nick's gonna be mad at this because this will also get into the interview. Buchanan said USC beats Washington 45-40.
I don't think our defense will make enough plays for us to win that game.
Hey, listen, man, I tried to tell people about USC when they hired Lincoln Riley. I'm an OU dude. Thank God he no longer there as a head coach. He didn't want that SEC smoke. He didn't want that SEC smoke.
Yeah, he see what happened when they played against Georgia and they was in a halftime lead talking shit.
Yeah.
Oklahoma and Georgia, they played in the playoff.
Hey,
That
look. All I gotta say is this, dog.
Baker was talking shit to the defense.
I don't know why.
Defense like word.
I don't know why.
Baker
Take
Mayfield.
3 points for the rest.
That was the year when he won the Heisman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he win the Heisman because he beat Bama? Just like Manziel?
Well, not did it?
No, he had a good year.
No, who did they?
Johnny Manziel had a good year.
Johnny Manziel had a good year too. Never mind.
Nah, Johnny Manziel got it because he beat Bama. That's all it was. Because it was him or Matt Titeo.
Man, Titeo for sure about to win shit.
He did win something. He got the best documentary on Netflix.
Yo, that's crazy.
Mark, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Wait. Better than Manziel? Because Manziel also had that Netflix docu.
It was the same. It was the same series. They're both better than the Florida documentary.
Oh yeah.
Wait. That was
hate.
Because they stole the idea from my guy right here, and they watered it down. That wasn't a shot at Florida.
No, that was low-key hate. You should have led up to that.
Yeah,
you should have said that first.
Yeah, because
that was hate.
Because Josh was about to punch in the face, dog.
Josh knows that. Well,
that was a necessary shot too. That
wasn't a shot at Florida.
Yeah,
it was a shot at Netflix for not having Percy Harvin, but basically making it basically a sympathy documentary about Urban Meyer and Tim Tebow.
Get the fuck out of here with both of them.
Didn't have Percy Harvin. You didn't have the Pouncies. You didn't have. I don't think.
But they didn't talk about nobody that you should have talked about.
Exactly, and you only mentioned Aaron Hernandez's name once.
It was on Netflix, bro. What Josh?
You need.
That should have made it even more.
You gotta wait till HBO do that documentary.
Yes.
HBO do that documentary, though. You can get to the shits.
Yeah.
So you didn't tell me they can do a documentary on the Malice, but they can't do a documentary on Florida?
If you've seen an HBO documentary on Malice, it'd probably been way into deeper shits. Wait, excuse me?
Huh?
You said white.
By the way, Urban Meyer said he does not want the Michigan State job.
No, nobody said that. Go ahead, y'all. This nigga tripping.
Anyway, he said
nobody should be hiring him as a head coach. I mean,
Urban Meyer.
If you're in college, yes, but not as an NFL. Hell no.
No. I'm talking about.
Nobody.
Do you really want to hire him, given the controversy that he brings? We know
Hire
what
who?
he is as
Urban
a
Meyer.
head coach.
Yes.
If you're in college, yes. In a heartbeat.
Yes.
Because you're going to win. You're going to end up getting hit with some sanctions. But you're going to win.
I need all those thugs in Florida that's running around breaking into cars. I need all the dope dealers off the corner.
He need dope dealers, killers, and stealers.
I need all of them. And I need a white boy at quarterback.
All the jail.
You give Urban Meyer that, and he will get you a championship.
Sorry, why you couldn't say Mitchie Slick?
I just said they need all the jail felonies.
No, my fault.
Why do you think you couldn't say Mitchie?
My fault. Never mind. I don't even know why you said.
You don't know who Mitchie Slick is.
I don't. But I'm assuming that I'm assuming. Told you, y'all saying that he must be the opposite of jail felony. So I know
he literally is, which is crazy. That's crazy.
That really is ops.
Yeah, literally, that's crazy.
Anyway. So you would take Urban Meyer back in Florida in a heartbeat?
Yes.
I remember before I was going to USC.
Yeah.
Before we got Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
If Harbaugh left for the NFL today, Sportspsp, you not taking the call to Urban Meyer in Michigan?
No.
No. All right.
Mario, I don't know you was watching. Were you watching Ohio State when Urban? No, you wasn't because Ryan Day was the coach. But do you know anything about Urban Meyer?
Mm-mm.
Trust me.
Sorry, he used to coach for OSU. He won a championship for you in 2014.
Go look up his history. That's all I'm gonna say.
He also beat OSU.
He sure did.
Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Get that bucket. Get that bucket, boy.
Right. Hey, dogged him out too.
Get that bucket, boy.
But what do we make of the college football playoff on the top four? So it's Ohio State 1, Georgia 2, Michigan 3, and then Florida State was 4.
What's the call?
Yes.
Did they make a call? What they just call?
I told me they called the charge.
They called timeout.
Oh, Jay, who do you have winning the Heisman so far?
This is my problem.
I haven't ruled out Caleb yet.
Only problem I have with this is when was the last time Georgia lost?
2 years. Mark, get the fuck out, dog.
Wait, Jay, you haven't ruled out Caleb?
Look, if he can have a good showing against Washington tomorrow, him and Michael Penix basically have like a shootout tomorrow at the Congo.
Okay,
Draymond Green.
Draymond's stupid. I would
but
not
how are we
rule out.
supposed to ignore the Notre Dame game?
Oh, trust me, that's definitely why it would cost it. But
yeah.
right, but
Why would it?
Huh?
Why would it?
Why would it what?
That's his first bad game he's had since he's been on USC.
Exactly.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold against him like that.
Jolie in the building.
I agree that he's not the front runner, but you can't rule him out. No,
Right, I ain't ruling him out.
No.
Right now, the front runner is probably.
But what about the following week in which they lost to Utah? Now, he played better in that game against Utah, but they still lost.
Their problem is the defense. Nick will tell you.
He said,
Talking about how many games did Lamar Jackson lose when he won?
I don't even remember.
Jay, you're talking to a dude who had Lincoln Riley as his head coach. I know for a fact Lincoln Riley does not prioritize defense.
Neither did USC.
He's like he's the Mike D'Antoni of college football. Great, brilliant offensive mind. Damn sure ain't no defensive guy. Defense is an afterthought to him.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sportspsp. Our defense wasn't that better before you got there either.
What were you?
It's really about the same.
You had a problem. You had a problem with the top four, right?
No, Georgia should be one, but you know,
what number are they?
They're number 2.
Who's number 1?
Ohio State. Ohio State 1. Florida, Georgia 2. Michigan 3. Florida State 4. Washington 5. Oregon 6.
What I can say is every time they put like somebody's supposed to be a challenger for Georgia. It's no matter.
I would know because it happened to us last year. They put Tennessee number 1. And our first game was against Georgia.
I wasn't talking about.
No, it wasn't against Georgia.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was when they won number. Yeah, when it was number 1.
I thought y'all lost it. Never mind.
No, you're talking about last year.
That's
last year. Oh, my fault.
Last year.
When we
that was last year.
Yes.
When they lost to the.
Relax.
When they lost to the Cox.
Yeah.
We're not. That's what we're doing right now.
That's what their name is, Sean. They're called the Gamecocks.
You can just say University of South Carolina.
No, but it sounds so much like saying USC. Get the fuck out of here.
I say University of South Carolina. I ain't saying USC. Anyway, all right. Let's go to the NFL. All right. So, Sportspsp.
He didn't hit the ball.
You, of course, Commanders fan. You had the Commanders Demand podcast. We know Mari is a Tennessee Titans fan.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Mari, y'all throwbacks are so fire. What, the Houston Oilers throwbacks?
The NFL said they can't wear them no more.
No, they said the University of Houston can't wear them no more.
I seen it.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
And a lot of people in Houston are upset that the Titans still claim the Oilers. Well, that was their
original team. Smart asses.
But I guess. All right. So NFL wise,
so they still wear the Kansas City stuff. You know when they was attacked. Never mind.
So the Dallas. Let me shut up. All right. Let's recap these picks, and we also got to recap where we've been at midway through the season. But Sportspsp, you as a Commanders fan, I'm gonna let you get your.
Nope.
You gotta say what you got to say about your Commanders making trades. Yeah, trades.
I wasn't mad or shocked with the Chase Young trade. Montez Sweat, that one that kind of hurt me the most because again, like I said, I would keep Montez, move on from Chase because of the durability part. For San Francisco, we get a 3rd round pick for Chase Young. I thought San Francisco was going to go into a different direction and get a corner. That's what they need to help out their defense. Their front 7 is fine. It's their DBs that needs help. But they get Chase Young, who when healthy can be could be solid. And he's actually had a good season so far. He has 5 sacks.
What up, Lisa? Happy belated birthday.
Happy
belated birthday.
Wait. As a matter of fact, Lay, come here. Lay.
Come here. The VIP section has been popping all show. Come here. We want to tell you happy birthday on air.
We gotta come on here.
What?
Nobody said that. No. You already said it? Hey, shout out to Lisa and Lay. You know, it was their birthday the past couple days.
Lisa. Lay's birthday was on Monday. Lisa's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to all the shout out to all the Scorpios out there.
Yeah, hey, happy birthday, both.
Yeah. All right, what you say, Sportspsp?
I'm not mad with the Chase Young trade. I'm sad that Montez had to be let go, but we ended up getting draft picks. Both of them were going to be free agents once the season was over. So we had to pay them a ton of money, and we couldn't do that. But we do save up $90 million in cap space. We get a ton of draft picks. And my boy Champ Pryor, Undisputed World Champ, go follow him on Instagram, TikTok. We had a long conversation about this, and he told me, look, Magic Johnson is going to do some things. Magic Johnson is going to try to do what he can to help Washington out. So I'm going to give Magic the benefit of the doubt, even though it's sad that both of our pass rushers are gone now. But at least with Washington, we can have something to look forward to. It's just going to take us some time to overcome the previous ownership, which was Dan Snyder. But I want to talk to Nick about Josh McDaniels.
Oh shit!
But before that, okay, go ahead. Do it there because I want to ask everybody how they felt about the trade deadline. But go ahead, Nick, because y'all had the biggest headlines of the trade. It wasn't even a trade deadline.
Shit, it should have been.
So if y'all didn't know, if y'all new to the show,
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Nick Freeze is a resident Raiders fan, member of Raider Nation, and they did something that he's been clamoring for the last few days. I see what you put there, Dougie. Go, and that was they fired Josh McDaniels, head coach, GM Dave Ziegler,
They clean house.
and offensive coordinator Mick Lombardi.
I'm cool with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm cool with it. I've been saying I wouldn't expect us to fire the GM. No, I didn't expect that. But I mean, he was the one responsible for some of these moves.
Yeah.
So that's the way it goes. You know, you go down. You go down with the ship too.
Trunks, what up?
We got rid of our offensive coordinator. Our offense is terrible. Our offense get out, Mark. Our offense is terrible. We have probably the worst offense that has a lot of talent I've ever seen. It makes no sense. You have a guy like Josh Jacobs and Devontae Adams, and you can't. Your offense has not scored 20 points this season. That's trash. You're supposed to be the offensive guru. Meanwhile, the problem that was last year was the defense is actually playing well. The irony in that. The defense plays well, the offense is trash. So, you know, that's the reason why Patrick Graham was able to keep his job. That was the reason why, you know, they gave Antonio Pierce the job. Shout out to Antonio Pierce.
Well, Trailblazers floor is flamed up.
John would say that. That's crazy. He had no problem with the blue floor, but when you seen this, he said something. That's crazy.
Well, it was good up.
John said if they put a C in front of that rip, it'd be crazy.
Yo, you stupid.
That was hilarious.
All right.
But I'm actually, look, here's the thing. I hope that he looks at this situation better than what he did last time, Rich Bisaccia, because you know, you seen the players got around Rich Bisaccia, and you still let him go to get, you know, Josh McDaniels. You know, a guy who John knows. John's been down this journey before.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, with his team, he pretty much did the same exact thing with the Broncos.
Yep.
The Broncos were a team that was on, you know, they was on to come up a little bit. You know, they had a little bit of talent up over there. You know, they need a little bit of leadership. They would have been all right.
Yep.
So guess what? That doesn't happen. He gets rid of your quarterback.
Yep.
Same thing he did with the Raiders.
Yep.
How do you go to the Raiders and you say you're not a fan of Josh Jacobs?
Because you're an idiot.
He didn't want Josh Jacobs from the jump.
Let me say this, as Nick said,
The leading rusher in the league last year, he didn't want on this team.
as the only other person who had the experience who went through the Josh McDaniels experience, this did not surprise me one bit. When he came to Denver, he alienated Jay Cutler, traded him for Kyle Orton in a first-round pick.
Well, that first round pick ended up being?
No Sean Moreno.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
We could have got Shady McCoy in the second round.
That's bad.
Then he alienated Brandon Marshall.
Watch your mouth when you talk about Georgia players.
What?
No Sean Moreno.
Oh, that's right. He did go to Georgia.
He's all right on that.
Shout out to No Sean. Alienated Brandon Marshall. Sent him to the Dolphins.
For what?
I think like a third pick or third rounder or something.
Who that ended up being?
I don't remember. I think it was Eric Decker, but I don't remember.
I'm not mad at that.
But we ended up drafting He drafted Demarius, but still, out of all the picks that Josh McDaniels made in his 2 years, the one that will always stand out was he's going to be the guy who took Tim Tebow in the first round
He could have drafted him
and
in the
moved
third
up
round.
to do it.
Tim Tebow.
Trash.
Wasn't in Florida.
He wasn't.
There's a lot of guys that would look like great players in college.
I don't give a damn what he did in the pro.
And the reason why I think, and I want to get everybody's thoughts on this, why I felt Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler got fired came down to 5 words. Cut the beat. You didn't trade Jimmy Garoppolo. Trade deadline happened. Is it a coincidence that it happened at 10 o'clock at night of the trade deadline?
He's a trade UG where?
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Sportspsp.
Arizona got a 6 for Josh Dobbs sending to Minnesota.
Josh Dobbs, is he better? Never mind.
Go ahead.
I will say this. It also goes to show you that Derek Carr for far too long has been used as the scapegoat. Granted, he may not be the best quarterback in the world, but they used him as the scapegoat. Like too many times, there were a lot more problems with the Raiders organization. And the fact that Jimmy Garoppolo came in and didn't play particularly well with Devontae Adams, that should tell you something.
Yeah, that Jimmy G was over there piggybacking with the 49ers.
What the fuck?
But again, John, you know this very well. Josh McDaniels used to coach your Denver Broncos, and he tried to do the same thing with Belichick.
Yeah. Exactly what I said.
Man, Josh McDaniels is gonna coach modern day.
Dog, this is what people need to realize. This is real. At the end of the day, is this, nigga. The Patriot way is done for. Only one person was able to do the Patriot way.
Tom Brady.
No, Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick. The way Bill
You can say
Belichick
Tom Brady. No, actually,
they work hand in hand. They work hand in hand. Sportspsp.
But Nick, one
Yes,
would
it did.
argue. But Nick, has Bill Belichick been the same without Tom Brady?
No. I mean,
Right.
you can't replace a guy like Tom Brady. It's impossible.
That's
You
why.
can't
And here's
replace
the
one of the
thing:
greatest
the
quarterbacks
reason
ever.
why
why
I
you
believe if Andy Reid can win a couple more Super Bowls, if you want to make an argument, Andy Reid is the GOAT.
No.
Although I would still pick Belichick, but you can make a case. Here's why. Andy Reid is brilliant as an offensive mind, the same way Bill Belichick is brilliant as a defensive mind. I have seen Andy Reid look much better without Patrick Mahomes. People forget Andy Reid, 5 NFC championship games with the Philadelphia Eagles, a Super Bowl appearance.
But another Hall of Fame quarterback.
Right. You look at Andy Reid, unlike Bill Belichick, he's evolved with the times. Bill Belichick still to this day has not. And when you also look at Andy Reid, unequivocally, his coaching tree is much better than Bill Belichick's. Andy Reid's coaching tree, you look at John Harbaugh, Super Bowl champion with the Baltimore Ravens. Doug Peterson, Super Bowl champion, head coach. You look at Sean McDermott, solid, good coach in the NFL. But then when you look at Bill Belichick's coaching tree, Romeo Crennel, Josh McDaniels, Charlie Weiss, Matt Patricia, Joe Judge, Bill O'Brien. You look at the rest of that coaching tree.
Bill O'Brien wasn't a bad coach.
He's the only coach that
he wasn't a bad coach, but at the same time, he was
a dumb GM.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Out of Andy Reid and Bill Belichick, who always had the most talent?
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
Wait, hold on. We're not judging who's a better coach by the coaching tree, are they?
No.
But I'm gonna say this
because Belichick for sure is from the tuna tree.
Because if you judge a coach by the coaching tree, clearly
You have
Popovich's coaching tree is way better than Phil Jackson's.
I think Popovich is a better coach than Phil Jackson too.
And Pat Riley's.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
Hold on.
I had no rebuttal.
Who was your coach in the 80s?
Bill Walsh.
Bill Walsh.
Why he not better than Andy Reid?
But not-
Wait.
What's coaching tree?
Time out. Was it then? Andy Reid came from the 49ers or the Packers.
He came from Steve Walsh.
But
No.
then Andy Reid came from the Mike Holmgren
Who
coaching
came from
tree.
Bill Walsh?
Right.
That's still
But
under
look,
the
Bill Walsh is
tree.
better. This is why Bill Walsh is better. Bill Walsh created the offense Andy Reid uses.
That's true.
He created the West Coast offense.
That's
This
true.
is why I say Bill Belichick and Tom Brady worked hand in hand. When Tom Brady was winning all those MVPs or whatever, he was dragging them to the playoffs. I'm not denying that. What was happening? As soon as the playoffs came around,
Defense.
then the defense was trash. What happened?
They lost.
When the defense was good, guess what happened? As soon as the defense got good, they went right back to the Super Bowl.
Only problem I have with that is I would say when Andy Reid won championships, who's their best receiver / tight end?
Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce.
We've seen Belichick win too, bro. Where his best receiver is Troy Brown
or Deion Branch.
or Deion Branch.
Yeah, but he won with Glenn Coffey.
Later on,
but
when the defense got good.
I'm talking about he won a championship with his best receiver was fucking Deion Branch.
Let's not act like Belichick didn't win a Super Bowl in the later years when they played against the Rams.
That's right.
Let's not act like Belichick wasn't the reason why they won that game.
By the way, Sportspsp, since we talking about Belichick, what you think about these rumors that y'all might trade for Belichick in the offseason?
No,
that'd be crazy.
I don't want Belichick. No.
Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Because Ron Rivera's gone. Who's gonna be y'all next head coach?
The offensive coordinator.
I would rather.
Are we sure about that now? Are we totally sure about that?
He
might go to the Raiders.
Maria, what's your thoughts on
honestly, for me, if you're Magic Johnson and he talks about he wants to give black men an opportunity, he talked about how special of a moment it is for a black man to be in ownership.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Bieniemy comes from the Andy Reid coaching tree. Eric Bieniemy, yes, there's been reports about, he's not great when it comes to interviews and stuff. Ron Rivera even admitted that some of the players felt like they were a little too concerned with his intensity and stuff like that. I also think Eric Bieniemy needs to incorporate running the football more because he relies on throwing the football too much. But I do think he's a leader. I do think he's somebody that can get the most. I mean, look what he's doing with Sam Howell so far, the young quarterback. Sam Howell's just in a terrible situation because of that offensive line. They haven't done their part in protecting him, and Sam Howell also holds on to the football too long. True. I think he could be the guy that can be the leader for the team. Otherwise, you want to go with these college head coaches, and I don't want to do that. We've seen that so far. We've seen Cliff Kingsbury. How'd that turn out?
Well, Cliff Kingsbury didn't deserve the job. So I'm gonna go to Mario right quick.
Cliff Kingsbury should have been with the young man.
So your team is you're a Titans fan.
Mm-hmm.
Were you shocked y'all didn't trade Derrick Henry?
No. I want to keep Derrick Henry, of course. I think he's investing. We got going for the team, even though we 3-5 right now.
Will Levis been playing well though.
They found their quarterback.
Yeah, he's not Malik. It's not Malik Willis.
And I hate that because I was rooting for Malik.
Malik Willis is garbage.
Hold up.
Whoever thought a man that would put mayonnaise in his coffee would actually play well?
Well,
you got to remember this sometimes, Sportspsp. Sometimes certain quarterbacks, like their game fits the NFL better than college, which sounds crazy, but that's how it is sometimes. That's why you see like some of these guys, you like this dude wasn't all that in college, but he got to the NFL and became like one of the best quarterbacks you ever seen. That's how it happens sometimes.
How come no one talks about Don Shula as the greatest coach in NFL history?
Because he's not.
Because he's not.
Larry Brown better than Phil. There's a lot of people said that Larry Brown's the greatest.
When you go to X's and O's, Larry Brown might be the greatest.
Go back to what Trunk said. Coaching trees are overrated.
Coaching trees are overrated.
They are overrated. So explain this comment you said. Go back to that comment that Mari put. Explain your comment you put in the chat right now, Mari, about it's okay to say Pat is a better coach, but Phil is a greater. Is you saying Phil Jackson a greater coach than Pat Riley?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean the Bulls, back to back. Wait.
2-3.
Yeah, as soon as he got with the Bulls, they got 2 back to back. 3-time back to back championships. He was a coach of the both of those. And then on top of that, then he went on to coach the Lakers with Kobe.
And
look at the players you're naming.
I know that, but in terms of greater,
top 5 best players in the league.
Hold on, go. What you say? What you gonna say?
Wait, what did you say? 5 greatest? What
I said every time he won a championship, he had 2 of the top 5 best players in the league.
Facts.
Okay, that's true. But and when I'm thinking greater, I'm thinking like accomplishments.
Okay,
I agree.
But if you want to say like coaching wise, if you want to say that Pat got that, I can't be mad at that. That's understandable. But like greater is accomplishments.
I think what you could give credit to Phil Jackson.
Oh, your boy said to Tillman just put somebody on the poster.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I think what you got to give Phil Jackson credit for is handling egos, handling players, a superstar, and that type of stuff. That's where you give Phil Jackson the credit for.
That
I
is
give
not
I
easy.
give Phil Jackson credit for hiring Tex Winter.
I agree.
Yes, the triangle offense.
The
Yes.
Godfather, the triangle offense. Rest in peace. Let's talk about this rest of this trade deadline.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously, Mario, you was shocked that you didn't trade Derrick Henry. I was shocked that no one even. I don't know if teams made the call on Derrick Henry. I was shocked he didn't get traded. Obviously, Sportspsp, we talked about with the Commanders what you did. So, Josh, you as the Niners fan, you received one of those defensive ends from the Commanders, but you didn't. We talked before the show. You didn't seem too enthused about the Chase Young trade.
No, it's a great trade. I just wish we would have.
You don't think it was necessary?
No, I don't. I think the only necessary improvement that the Niners needed to do was blitz more. Send more than 4.
You think in the past y'all like I think y'all got so used to like you got Bosa, Arms, not Armstead. Yeah, it is Armstead.
Eric Armstead.
Yeah, and what's up, boy? Now y'all got. I mean, the pass rush shouldn't be no problem. Y'all got Hargrave over there.
Hargrave.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Like, that's all
problem
like
with San Francisco's their secondary.
It's
On the
not.
defensive side. No, it is.
Some people say it's Steve Wilkes.
Did we
It's
see
not.
what
I don't think it's
happened
Steve
with
Wilkes.
Joe Burrow and that team against the 49ers?
Yeah. You talking about Joe Burrow with Chase Young,
Jamar?
Yeah, yes. They're going to do that to most
Higgins,
teams.
Tyler Boyd,
As
Dixon.
a healthy Bengals team, they're going to do that to most teams.
Yeah.
Now, the only problem I have with San Francisco is that Minnesota game where they didn't get no pressure on no pressure.
And a lot of people pointed to that halftime play.
And let me ask y'all this: what's the difference between this secondary San Francisco have this year and the one they had last year?
It's different defensive coordinator.
Well, that's the Niners fan. What's the difference?
Coordinator.
Different coordinator.
But I don't think
I'm talking about the players.
Not same players. The same players.
So what I'm saying is, it's not the secondary.
It's the philosophy.
There you go.
So you
can win with that secondary.
So you think it's Steve Wilkes?
I don't think he's
not a bad. He's
not a bad.
He's not a bad.
Is his system? Is his philosophy not gelling with this personnel?
It's that one game, Minnesota.
What's the name? He's a defensive back, and he was a defensive back in the league.
Defensive black.
Defensive
He
back.
got blacked.
And if you look at Robert Saleh and D'Amico Ryans, they were linebackers, D linemen.
Yeah,
they put more emphasis on the front seven.
On the front seven, yeah,
as opposed
that's
to
true.
the secondary.
The secondary, yeah.
Do you believe in Brock Purdy, dude?
Do I what?
Do you believe in Brock Purdy? Because I'm hearing a lot of people say he's overrated and stuff. I think that people being too unfair.
Why? Because he lost a couple of games.
He's not going to go. He's not going to pull the 72 Dolphins.
I think the criticism of Brock Purdy has been entirely too harsh. True. I don't think Brock Purdy is elite, but I do think he is a competent quarterback that is gelling with Kyle Shanahan's system. Do I think?
Would you take him in Washington over Sam Howell?
No, I actually like Sam Howell. Sam Howell. He's in a bad situation behind that old line. That's the problem.
Hold on, we're gonna straw poll this. Pause. Barry, would you take Brock Purdy or one of your quarterbacks?
Brock Purdy.
Trill, you take Brock Purdy or Derek Carr?
Same person.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Okay. Brock Purdy or Derek Carr?
You'll see.
Only person I'm not gonna ask this to is Mark. But let me ask Brock Purdy or Derek Carr. You say Brock.
If you take away 4 passes in the last 2 games from Brock Purdy,
he's pretty much doing the same thing.
Absolute lights out.
My thing is even when he was undefeated last year, they didn't win
wait
a
a minute.
games
Time out,
because of
Jay.
Brock.
Are you talking about who's a better quarterback or which one I would want or have just by choice?
Like if you had to choose between him or Sam Howell to be your franchise quarterback right now for this season, who would you prefer?
No, I go Purdy.
Okay.
I thought you were asking me like
not long term. We look. He's only been in the league 2 years.
Right, and Sam Howell, this is his first year as a starter. So
right. Well, I know Lake's not taking.
But if you want to make an argument, Brock Purdy at this point is better than Dak Prescott. I can give you that.
Is he?
Didn't we see that in that Sunday night game though?
No.
Mar, you think Brock Purdy's better than Dak Prescott?
Oh, I'm high on Dak Prescott.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I might go Dak. I might have to go Dak.
You get your weed from out here, don't you?
Nah, they got
that's that good weed right there.
They got that good weed in Tennessee.
How the hell do you know, John?
I got cousins, dog. I don't smoke, but I got cousins. Bill, hey, look, I've been on Bill Street. I know what's cracking on Bill Street.
You been on Bill Street?
Relax.
I've been at UCLA when they went street.
Nah.
Did you say they're half off?
All right. B said Brock is a step above Ryan Leaf. Hey, B, that's hate, dog.
Ryan Leaf is terrible.
Listen, man, Brock,
He
like
better
I
than
said,
Jamarcus Russell.
I'll take him right now over Russell.
that was Brock Purdy, what, 16th, 17th game in the league?
17.
Pretty much just
Nah,
he
man.
pretty much
He
just
just
completed
finished
his
his
rookie
rookie
year.
Basically, rookie
Let's
year.
relax. Calm down.
Yeah.
It ain't all on him. It
It's
ain't all
not.
on him. So Christian McCaffrey fumbling in the red zone 3 straight games.
But
No
also
Debo
losing
and-
Trent, but also Trent Williams.
And
Losing Trent Williams.
And no Debo.
And if the 49ers kicker make 2 field goals against Cleveland, they win that game.
Make one.
I don't think Debo being hurt has been that much. of a-
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it
Ah,
does.
Like what Josh said,
Yeah, it
if them feel those games, they still win. They win those games
Nick, would you say Trent Williams? That's a bigger loss.
for
yeah,
sure.
Of course. He's the
For
best
sure,
left tackle in the
He's probably
NFL.
the best left tackle in the past like 10 years.
You don't think so, Josh?
We haven't been able to run the ball, so I got to see how we run the ball when we come back.
All right. Trell, how'd you feel about New Orleans at the deadline? Like, how'd you feel about the Chargers?
Bold up.
No.
He said inconsistent.
Well, Broncos was everybody wanted the players the Broncos got. I'm glad we didn't make any moves, especially not trading Patrick Surtain.
I don't know why people even thought that was going to happen.
They just thought we would be desperate like Jacksonville when they traded Jalen Ramsey.
He should have been a Niner.
Hey, you know how he said,
Cowboys.
you know how I heard a lot of Niner fans say they wanted Patrick Surtain. When was the last time 49ers had a defensive back that good?
Not the awesome one.
No.
No,
I'm joking.
count.
No.
I'm joking.
I know you are. I know
Dog,
what you said.
I'm definitely joking. It was for sure Dion.
Who was the last?
Dion.
Who was the last good DB we had?
But Dante Whitner, he wasn't bad over there.
Dante Winter was a safety.
He's still a
Yeah.
DB.
No, I'm
We're talking about corners.
Oh,
Talking about
no.
corners.
Oh,
The last elite corner that the
Dion.
49ers had was a prime. There wasn't like
Dion.
any.
Ain't no way.
Sam said Eric Davis, but that was also the same year with Prime, though.
Dog, he was playing corner before he went to safety. And that was before Prime got there.
what corner did y'all have? Y'all went to the Super Bowl against the Ravens. Y'all had some corners that was good during that time. They weren't
They
Dion.
had, they had what's his name? Carlos.
Carlos Rogers.
Carlos Rogers.
Carlos Rogers was nice.
To who? You met him?
What?
No, he was good the first year. The year we went to the Super
That's
Bowl.
what I'm saying. The year they won, he was good.
He was good that
Trunk said Richard Sherman. When y'all had Richard Sherman.
No, he
wasn't the same
wasn't the same
He
Richard
he was
Sherman.
balling though, but he wasn't the same.
That wasn't the same Richard Sherman.
No,
That's what I'm
Nah.
saying.
It would have
dog.
said not Kerry Washington, baby daddy. That's, no, now Nominee is married to Kerry Washington.
I don't give a damn. Fuck him.
You want to do that?
To the state fucking Raiders.
Oh.
Man.
Y'all should just pay them. By the way, speaking of
I mean, apparently it was justified because he went over to the Eagles. He was garbage.
by the way, speaking of Dion,
Yeah,
I was saying earlier that Matt Miller from ESPN, he tweeted out if he was because he likes chaos, and I want everybody's opinion on this. And I put it in the chat, and I know where Nick stands on this. That they should sign the Raiders should sign Dion.
She was gonna top of phone.
Mark, what is wrong with you?
she
And-
is.
Yeah, she is. Hey, yo, she slid down the pole.
She slid on Nate Clements.
Nate Clemens.
He was better with Buffalo though.
Carlos Rogers.
But I was saying that the Raiders said that he think the Raiders should hire Dion,
They're not gonna hire Dion.
and then Shador should hold out and only play for his dad.
That's stupid.
He was elite.
He was good.
Who was good?
Tremaine Brock.
Jermaine Brock.
He was good.
Jonte Spencer was good.
I don't think that.
That is
I don't
terrible.
think that works.
Those are the names that I'm naming.
My point exactly.
That's
I
a very
think-
low bar.
I think the corner y'all got from Kansas City is better than both the corners.
Cool.
Was it
Mooney
that?
Ward.
Davis Ward.
Yep, Tre'Davious
Yeah, he's
Ward.
nice. He's definitely nice.
That's
He
what I'm
was
saying.
really nice when he handed the ball to Addison.
That's what I'm saying, dog. It's not the deep back. They front seven have to get.
Did this nigga say deep back?
Hey, yo.
Anyway,
Anyway,
you tripping, dog?
No, you're tripping.
What time is it?
let's all right.
We
Go
got
ahead.
to the picks.
Let's go
Let's
to the
recap these picks from last week. So we're gonna recap our picks and we will get you
Get the
guys'
music
thoughts on it. All right, let's start off with Thursday night. This is from week 8 because we didn't do a show on Tuesday, but this is all from week 8. What happened? Buffalo versus Tampa.
He got the
Who-
where that tequila at?
right there.
Oh, my fault.
All right, so Mark picked Tampa Bay. Mark and Kinsey both at Tampa Bay. Everyone else picked the Bills. Oh, wait, Mark, Sonny, and Kinsey picked Tampa Bay.
Who won?
The Bills. By the way, Mark, how'd you feel about the Bills trade deadline?
We'll trade that line.
Exactly.
No, Rasul Douglas is good though.
He is
real,
good.
like he's good.
He's
He's not no pushover.
We had 2 third-round picks.
Hey, Trunks, you know Deion almost became a Raider.
Excuse me. Back up, John. We had 2 third-round picks.
Hold on. What the hell did you just say?
You know Deion almost became a Raider?
When?
Back when he left the Niners. Oh, he was on Jerry Jones' Football Life, and he said the Raiders offered him more money, but he went to the Cowboys.
Oh, that's not the Raiders' fault then.
Yeah.
Raiders did what they supposed to do. It's not the Buffalo.
He said the Raiders offered him a more lucrative deal, but he just decided to go to the Cowboys.
It's not like Buffalo when DeAndre Hopkins said he wanted to play with Josh Allen.
Oh, so you want to go to the team that already won? Never mind.
Anyway, go ahead. You said what I think about
Yeah, Buffalo's traded.
we had 2 third-round picks.
Who y'all got with that?
Nobody. What did I get for Rasul Douglas? A fifth?
We gave up a third. We got him in a 5th. We have another third-round pick. You know who we could have got?
Chase Young.
Yep. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, the second could have got Montez Sweat.
Brandon Bean's okay with being.
Or if you had a second, could have got Leonard Williams.
Brandon Bean.
You could have used that second and those 2 third and got both of them.
Brandon Bean is just okay with being okay.
All right, next game.
Oh, he like being mid. All right, good.
You say he like men? Probably so.
Hey, yo, Dolphins. Pat.
So
All
about
right,
to
so
put it on his face.
Nope. Dolphins in the Fins.
There's nothing wrong with a woman sitting on your face. Miami won that game, right?
Yes. By the way, yeah, Sunday. Playing. How y'all feel about the Dolphins and Chiefs playing in Germany?
That's stupid. Next.
I don't like it.
Stupid.
I would love to
Stupid.
see the game in Kansas City.
Hey,
Just
Lisa.
for Tyreek Hill to be dealing with the Chiefs
Oh,
fan base
yeah.
over there.
Giants, Jets.
How is this not a Sunday night game?
Because the Sunday night game is Bills and the Bengals.
That's a good.
So the Bills and the Bengals is a better game?
What's
No.
Philly and Dallas?
That's the 1 o'clock game. Our time.
Oh, it's 3 real good games on
So
there.
it's a good game in every window. You're gonna have Chiefs and the Dolphins and in the international game.
6 o'clock in the morning.
10 o'clock our time. It's gonna be Ravens Seahawks.
Y'all
That's
be
not a good
sleep.
game.
I ain't gonna watch that shit.
Ravens Seahawks is a good game. Y'all gonna be sleep for that.
I'm gonna be at church.
What's it?
And of course, you got Dallas versus Philly.
Jeez.
Dallas Philly is the 1
All right,
o'clock
cool.
game, and then the Sunday night is
Giants, Jets. Who won that game?
The Jets.
Jets.
The Jets won the game?
Yeah, that was the game that had like 25 punts.
I can't believe I actually picked the Jets. Oh, I never picked the Jets.
Well, good thing you put this on.
Just in the season, you heard?
By the way, they playing Lakers Chargers on Monday night.
Late, you said late.
We'll see. I told you. You already. We had this conversation yesterday. You already know. How you asking me rhetorical questions, bro?
Did you call him Yanni?
You called him Yanni?
Bro, my fault.
Next game.
Wow. Jags and Steelers. Steelers won, right?
No, Jags won.
Jags won?
Yeah, we talked about Tyson Fury and Ngannou, Trunks. Yo, shut up, Trell. I don't acknowledge it. So
what?
You a lie, dog.
What happened?
Somebody called John Yanni, but that's after the show. Go ahead.
I ain't bet. How did he hear it? The person he's probably referring to is one of our supervisors. I assume. Huh? Oh, well, that's different.
Maria from Lock Bottoms?
She was low bottoms? That's crazy.
That's crazy. She
I wish I could leave right now.
From the low bottoms?
She got a lock on her bottom?
From the low bottoms?
I wish I could leave right now.
How you know she got a lock on her bottom? She had a big bottom?
All right, y'all crazy.
Y'all wild.
Trail.
Go ahead.
Trail.
Well, go ahead and say what you want to say about the boxing, Trunks. I'll read it on air. Go ahead.
About somebody boxers?
No, about the fight. Relax.
Who next?
Next game.
The Texans and who the hell did the Texans play?
Well, we all picked
Panthers,
Texans.
and they lost that one. They lost to the Panthers. 15-14.
That's right. That was
Yeah,
Bryce
they lost to the
Young,
Panthers.
Carolina's first game. Win.
Bryce Young said, watch this.
Yeah.
All right,
The
then it
next
was
game is the Rams Next game is the Rams
Say,
Cowboys.
who number one, nigga?
John picked his team-in-law. I don't know why he did that.
The Rams against who?
I just want to see Cowboy misery.
Did I pick the Rams?
No, everybody.
Probably only me and B probably the only ones who picked the Rams.
That's what y'all tripping.
Yeah, and the Cowboys got them out of here in the first quarter.
Oh,
First quarter. It's out there in the first 5 minutes.
It was like 26. Like 26-3 already.
26.
That game was crazy. Next game.
Next game was Vikings and the Pack. Oh, that was the game where Kirk Cousins got hurt.
Oh, man.
Vikings won though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Kirk-
did.
Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles. Sportsspsp, I think y'all gonna try to bring Kirk Cousins back.
Ain't no way in hell.
No, I'm
No.
not a Rams fan, Trunk. They're talking about my daughter. My daughter's a Rams fan. Relax.
We good with Sam Howell. We just need offensive linemen. That's what we need.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Lisa. I see you.
I believe that too. I think y'all a couple offensive linemen away from at least being competent.
Next game,
We need a prayer.
Colts.
And
Saints.
Tequila and DiSerrano and
Y'all
Hennessy.
beat the
Yeah, they
Colts,
beat the
right?
Colts.
Yeah,
they
that
beat
was a
the
good
Colts.
game.
Hey, you know who picked the Saints?
Who?
I got you, Drew. Noodle picked the Saints.
Oh my God!
Fat picked the Saints
Of course, that's for Pops.
for sure.
All right, who's next?
Yeah, y'all better stop. Hey, I hate Kinsey. Now everyone's saying that step team crap.
It is your step team.
It ain't my step team. I'm not with the mama, so I'm not with the mama, so it's not.
The team-in-law.
That's great.
Yes.
Yanni.
Shut
Who
up.
the fuck is Yanni?
Yo.
Kenzie.
Whoa. He got two teams in the same.
Wait. Excuse me.
His girl,
Whose team-in-law
his girl like the
the-
Raiders.
His
Oh,
girl
yeah.
like the Raiders? Wait. Who girl like the Raiders? Kenzie
Hey,
girl like the Raiders?
Yeah,
Hey, that's hate. Why you saying that?
because she's smart.
All right,
Who's
next
smart?
game.
Who's
Next-
smart?
Next game.
Who's smart?
Next
Later
game.
or the Raiders fan?
Next
Raider
game.
fan.
Next game. Next game. Stupid. Oh, you straight.
Eagles. The next game is the Eagles and the Commanders.
Eagles won.
Eagles
Yeah,
won.
38-31.
How did AJ Brown trade work in Tennessee? Oh, Maury. How did you feel when the Titans traded AJ Brown on draft day?
The Bears.
I don't know. I don't remember how I felt. I don't remember.
It was the greatest moment.
She said it wasn't important.
It wasn't important.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That was a moment for us.
Greatest moment in sports history.
Seahawks and the
When
Browns.
the AJ Brown trade during the draft party.
Next game was the Seahawks and Browns.
Yeah.
Who won that game? Cleveland won.
Seahawks. No, the Browns. No, Seahawks win.
No,
They didn't have
Seahawks
to-
won.
Did you say water slide?
Oh,
Shout
Shut up, Trell.
out to
Who won that game?
Seahawks and the
All right.
Browns. By the way,
All right,
Deshaun Watson is
what sign is now? Scorpio?
Yeah.
Shout out to the big Scorpio. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Shout out to all the Scorpios.
Nah, shout out to the big Scorpio.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Londale. Scorpios. Yo,
You said tequila, dog.
next game, Chargers versus the my bad.
Oh, Lord.
It was Ravens versus.
No, next game was the Chiefs versus the
Oh yeah,
Broncos.
let's go! I told y'all it's finally gonna happen.
That happened one day.
You was the only team. You was the only person that picked the.
Finally,
Y'all whooped their ass.
finally,
That's the crazy part.
the Broncos ended the streak against the freaking Chiefs.
Speaking of going streaking,
Shout out to UCLA.
Definitely don't do that.
no, you said don't shout out to UCLA. No, you can shout out to UCLA for the streak.
Shout out to the streakers that are at UCLA.
Oh,
It sounds nice.
Noodle said we missed Atlanta versus Tennessee.
Yeah, we didn't play the Falcons.
Let me put that on there. Go ahead.
We didn't.
Nope.
All right, next game was Ravens.
Ravens and
Cardinals.
everybody picked the Ravens.
and they barely won.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Thank you, Noodle. It was a fun celebration. Shout out to Brennan's in the marina, by the way.
Hey, do you think the Cardinals would be better if they had Kyler Murray?
SoCal
playing?
Orange. Well, we're gonna find out. He might play
Yeah.
Sunday.
Nope. All right, go ahead next game.
All right, next game. What was it? Niners and the
Niners and
in
Cincy.
Cincy.
I'll pick the Niners. Both of y'all pick Cincy.
Mari and I seem like Mari and Christy are having a conversation about Justin Fields. I guess
Well, one of them's a Bears fan and one of them's a
Ohio State fan.
Ohio State fan.
That explains it.
All right, next game was Chargers versus Bears.
Stupid ass.
Hey.
Come on now. Come on now.
Hey.
Come on. Sorry, Pat. You ain't taking a bit.
Shout out to the.
What did you just say?
What she said?
Whoa, boy.
Yo, Trell, what you say?
What?
Explain that again.
I say every time we have two women in the VIP,
I don't
every
know,
time-
dog.
Nope, Jake.
No,
Don't do it.
I don't know what he did.
Don't do it, John. Yeah, that was
I
crazy.
don't know what he did. No, I know what he said.
And then the last game was
no,
Raiders versus the
That
Lions.
picked the Bears.
That's how you eat ass.
What?
Who he asked? Oh,
Who the hell said that?
Nick. Anyway,
Who said that?
Lions and who?
The Raiders.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, stupid ass.
Fat
Josh McDaniels.
Fat All-Star bet. Bolt up. Yo, did Lisa just tell Fat to bulk up?
So she told Fat to bulk up.
Bulk up.
Bolt up.
Oh,
Yo.
I think Josh left the chat.
Hey, yo.
I think Josh left the chat, dog.
Hey, yo, I'm about to say, you can't tell the homies to bulk up. That's crazy.
Yeah,
dog.
that's out of pocket.
All right,
Hilarious out of
Who
pocket.
won?
All right, so out of us three, you won, John.
Yes,
That
sir.
Bronco game won it for him, huh?
You had 11, I had 10.
I knew it. Yeah, that Bronco game won it for him.
Yes.
And out of everybody else, Mo won. He had 11.
Shout out.
Shout out to Mo.
Shout out to
And
Toronto.
Lisa for sure had 10. Shout out to Lisa.
Who said Beaver Tail?
Lisa had. So Lisa won.
Who said Beaver Tail?
So Lisa.
No,
No,
Mo won.
all right.
Mo had 11. Who
Oh.
said Beaver Tail?
Oh, Fat lost the dub to Lisa.
$20.
Is that a one?
It was 20 away.
All right. Okay. Mark, go back to the front of our Sports4U notebook.
That was crazy.
So since we're at the midway point, no, that's not next page.
I got you.
All right, so let's go ahead and recap. We did our preseason picks, y'all. So we can get y'all thoughts on this. All right, so offensive rookie of the year at the time. Okay, we had Bijan. I think we all had Bijan. 3 of us had Bijan Robinson, and someone had Zay Flowers.
Easy.
Right? Oh, boy, he had Zay Flowers.
Uh-huh.
Who do y'all think is the offensive rookie of the year right now?
Either CJ or Puka Nacua from the Rams.
Stroud or
I
Nakua.
think I'll be CJ.
I think it's gonna be CJ too.
Because he's a quarterback.
But Nakua's going crazy.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
What about defensive rookie? We all had Will Anderson.
I haven't heard nothing from Will Anderson this year.
I was watching the game and didn't really hear much.
I don't know about defense, but out the offense, I think going to CJ.
CJ, yeah, CJ.
All right. Offensive player of the year. Nick had Justin Herbert.
Nope.
I had Patrick Mahomes.
Nope.
Mark had Justin Jefferson.
Nope.
And Iggy has Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. So far, Tyreek Hill.
It has to be Tyreek. He already has 1,000 yards already.
That's crazy.
Y'all think he gets to the 2K?
Yep.
Yep.
If he stay healthy, yep.
All right.
Defensive player of the year.
He's still the best receiver in the league.
He not.
Nick had Max Crosby.
He a baller.
I had Micah
playing like
Parsons.
He a baller.
Mark had Chris Jones. And Iggy had Alex Highsmith from the
I
Steelers.
don't know what the hell he was
I didn't even know about Alex Highsmith until this year.
Oh, you tripping? Alex Highsmith.
Alex
Baller.
He's a baller.
He's from
dog.
Kentucky. He's a baller. He's from Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a baller.
You would think, unless we
He's a baller.
well, I explained it, we weren't we weren't good against Kentucky at the time.
Comeback player of the year. Nick had Jimmy G.
That has to be DeMar Hamlin.
Come back to the
Hamlin.
bench.
Hold
Excuse
on.
me. Bar Hamlin.
DeMar Hamlin.
Why?
Does he play special teams?
No.
Given the magnitude of the situation, what
know.
happened last
Oh,
year,
I don't think so. He's not gonna win that.
True. As a Bills fan, I'm happy he's here, and I'm happy,
And Sunday's gonna be
But
real
he only
emotional.
plays
Sunday night's
special
gonna be
teams.
real emotional.
Um,
First game since.
John, no, he played before then. He
I
played.
mean, it's gonna be the
He played?
first time back in Cincinnati.
Oh,
yeah.
John, you had Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Iggy had Tua.
But hold on now.
Wait. Russ is balling. Hold on.
I got a feeling someone is gonna go to somebody else. I don't know why.
Iggy had Tua, and I had Calvin Ridley.
It's gonna go to Tua. It's going to Tua.
It's definitely going to Tua.
Coach of the year, Nick, you had D'Amico Ryans.
That's looking good.
John,
Yeah.
you had Sean Payton.
Ha!
I had Doug Peterson.
Oh, Josh, an apology. How do y'all feel about Sean Payton as a coach?
He overrated.
He ain't better than Brandon Staley.
He overrated. Next,
That's crazy.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good. For
I mean,
you,
overall,
guys.
y'all
John, he
think-
overrated.
all right. Next game. All right. Next. MVP.
Nick had Josh Allen. John, you had Joe Burrow. I had Josh Allen. Iggy had Trevor Lawrence.
The MVP so far, even though he's not going to win, it looks like Tyreek Hill, but he's not going to win it.
They're gonna give it to Tua.
What about Lamar?
What about who?
Lamar's going crazy.
Yeah, I can see Lamar.
Then
Who do y'all
Lamar.
Y'all both say Lamar.
Lamar's going
I actually
crazy.
prior to the season, I had Burrow
Hey,
winning
Gus.
the MVP.
MVP.
So far, up to this point. If they gave it to running backs, there's a running back in San Francisco that'd be going crazy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
He'd be going crazy.
MVP, Lamar, Tua.
Tyreek.
All right. Let's go to the divisions.
NFC East, John. Nick picked the Cowboys.
And everyone else, I picked the Eagles.
Yeah.
Mark picked the Eagles. Iggy picked the Cowboys, and then Bianca picked the Eagles.
Yeah.
I think we all believe it's gonna be the Eagles, though.
Eagles.
But we'll see. All right, NFC North.
Nick originally picked the Lions, then he picked the Vikings.
I should have stayed with the Lions.
Yeah.
John, you picked the Lions. I picked the Packers, and B picked the Vikings.
Now, to my defense, the only reason why I went back on my pick was because the Lions' history has shown me when you expect them to do good.
Season not over.
Yeah. I'm not saying up to this point, it's looking like I was making
The NFC South, me, you, and John picked the Saints. Iggy and B picked the Falcons.
Who's number one in the division right now? Saints?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
NFC West, everybody picked the Niners except for B. She picked the Rams.
You think the Falcons win more games after you pass the ball to Kyle Pitts?
They're starting Taylor Heineke on Sunday now. We'll see.
What that mean? Arthur Smith will call them plays?
Good point.
AFC East, everybody picked the Bills except for Iggy. He picked the Dolphins. They might.
Sorry.
If the Dolphins beat Kansas City this week, I think they're gonna win the AFC East.
All right. In the North,
Nick picked the Ravens. Me and you, John, we picked the Bengals. Iggy picked the Steelers, and B picked the Ravens.
that division, the only division that got all the teams above 500 too.
True.
Yep.
All right. In the South,
Everybody picked the Jags except for B. She picked the Titans.
that'll make you feel well. Mark said, "Yeah, we don't rule us out."
We're gonna go for the Titans. Still.
All right. And then in the West, everybody picked the Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's get the calling down names.
All right, hold on. Let's go to the music. You got to explain it to our to everybody that's new.
So I told you this, Mari, earlier. So calling out names is our final segment. We call out someone who said or did something in the sports world. We get them and we just get our stuff off about them and our teams and all that other crap. So I got one calling out names, and that's for CBS and the ESPN and now Fox and NBC. Stop putting up the dang Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. Please. That does not mean.
Dog, I'm tired of Kansas City scoring, and I don't see the celebration. Why?
Y'all understand business or not?
I understand business.
Then y'all should be tired of it.
Y'all go to the Bills if y'all want to watch men dance.
Holy shit.
I don't want to watch nobody dance. I'm just tired of seeing the graphic. I get why they're doing it. I'm just tired of seeing the graphic. And I'm done.
Crazy.
And I'm done. I don't know what Josh talking about. He wild.
No, y'all. If y'all understand business, y'all understand this Taylor Swift situation.
I understand it. It's just annoying to me.
Just because I understand don't mean the shit is cool.
Exactly. I understand why they're doing it.
Hey, she wasn't there on Sunday, and what'd he do?
Yeah, 58 yards.
Nothing.
I don't buy that. She ain't going to be in Germany.
We don't know that.
All right, Mark, who got the call on names?
Yeah, she got a train. Never mind.
She got a trainer run?
She got a what?
Is that what you
Who
said?
said that?
Mark, who got the call on names?
Brandon Bean.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Because he's just okay with being okay. And that's it. And that's it.
get that shit out of here.
I'm telling y'all, they're gonna miss DeAndre more than they know.
This nigga ain't done nothing this year. They got 8 points.
How many rebounds he average?
How many rebounds do you average?
Like 7.
All right. You have more than that?
This nigga 7 feet tall. Get the fuck out of here.
All right. Nick, who got?
Last game he had like 20-something rebounds.
All right, Nick, who
Who
got?
they played against?
Don't matter. He had 20-something.
Nick, who got
Pro
the call
player.
on names?
I got Leia calling our names.
Uh-oh.
What's she do?
You got who?
You know why you on calling that stupid ass video.
Oh wow. What video?
What video you talking about, dog?
It was a donkey show video.
Donkey?
Oh, that's it. She said that crap to me too.
She sent you a video of a donkey?
No, you don't want to see
You
it.
definitely don't want to see
You
that
don't want to
video.
see it. No,
No.
that don't make it better.
That don't make nothing.
Wait.
Dog,
Wait,
you
she
don't. No.
She sent you a video of a donkey?
I'll explain it
After the show.
after the
She's gonna call
show.
our names for
We'll
that.
explain it after the show.
No, I'm calling out.
Wait, Lay sent a video to y'all two of a donkey.
She said it was a real donkey show.
Well, I will explain it after the show. Josh, you got my phone on names, bro? All right. Mari, you're the guest. We have call on names.
The NCAA.
Oh,
NCAA.
Hold on. Let's hear this. Let's hear this.
Yeah.
They denied one of the players who we've been waiting to see if he's gonna be eligible to play this upcoming season for my Tigers. And unfortunately,
are you talking about Mikey Williams? Are you talking about Mikey Williams?
This dude named DeAndre Williams. He was a big piece last year, and us
Darby Allen in the house.
Going to March Madness. And sadly, he will not be a part with us because he has been denied.
Why?
NCAA.
Why? What happened?
Why did they deny him?
I think I want to say it's because he's too old. I just know he got a nod. I ain't reading to it, but he like almost 30. I know.
He playing the wrong sport.
Oh no, he's not too old.
He playing the wrong. If he was football, he'd be cool.
It's somebody 35 that play for Virginia.
I know the kicker. Yeah, that's
The
it. The kicker. Oh,
Sports PSP.
Brett Favre.
Oh, I know where this is going.
I'm gonna cut the
Shannon
beat for this one.
Sharp, he released a statement. I think it was his show Nightcap with Chad Johnson, and that the lawsuit against him has been dismissed.
Now drop the one with Pat McAfee too.
Right. Unlike Pat McAfee, Shannon Sharp did not apologize, and I'm glad that Shannon Sharp did not, because what he spoke was the truth. It was not only his First Amendment, but at the same time, Brett Favre stole. I don't care what anyone says. There are texts to confirm he knew where that money was supposed to go to. This is what he texted Nancy New. If you were to pay me, is there any way that the media can find out where it came from and how much? You're talking about a native in Brett Favre who stole welfare funds in his home state, Mississippi.
One of the brokest states in the country. Yep.
The poorest state in this country. He stole that money, knowing where that money was supposed to go to. As John has said several times, there is a special place that they're going to build for Brett Favre in hell. So I hope with Brett Favre, he suffers some serious consequences. Happy for Shannon. Now he can finally move on from that situation. He hired the right types of people, the attorney. He has the money. He has the resources to do that. As for Brett Favre, I hope he suffers some serious ass consequences. Period.
Me too.
Did the show end already? Hello, something going on.
Do you hear me?
No, I can hear you. I can't see you. I can hear you.
Yeah.
But what happened? Did it froze or something?
I think it froze mid while you were talking.
Oh, that's weird.
All right, we back.
We back. Our fault, y'all.
Oh no, it's all good.
All right, Noodle got us on calling out names.
Why?
He says, I'm calling out my favorite sports podcast, Sports4U. Y'all said D-Hop is done in Tennessee, and he balled out this weekend. Looked pretty damn good to me. Still love, though. But y'all got to explain your take. Because he had Ryan Tannehill at quarterback.
Yeah, it's not his fault he was playing trash. He's still nice.
Come on, man. Come on, Noodle. Quarterbacks. That's all that matters.
Pretty much.
Trail, you got anybody for calling out names? All right, we out of here. All right, so we're going to get up out of here. Mari, Sportspsp, thank y'all for joining us. Before we go,
man.
Mari, tell us what you got going on. Tell people where they can follow you once again.
Oh, I post a lot of sports content and definitely will be posting since this in-season tournament is happening in the NBA. TikTok, once again, Mario knows best. Basically that on my socials. I have a pod. I'm supposed to be going live tomorrow on my pod at 5. Talking basketball and other topics related to sports. So be there.
All right, Sportspsp.
New episode on the Sportspsp podcast will be on tomorrow night. We're probably gonna discuss some NBA, some about Victor Wembanyama, some NFL stuff. We're also gonna do some start benches and cuts regarding sports, but not just sports, music, entertainment. So go check that out. Also, go like and subscribe to the Sportspsp podcast. Like I said, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so go check it out.
All right. We're going to be back on Tuesday in our normal Tuesday spot. We're going to recap week 9. We're going to talk some NBA. And congratulations to the Texas Rangers for winning the World Series. Shout out Corey Seager.
Shout out.
An RIP to the, what's his name? Was it Adam Johnson? The hockey player that got his throat slipped by
Oh, yeah,
that was just sad.
Wait, RP to the great Bobby Knight, man.
And RIP to
Oh
Bob.
yeah,
We're going to talk about that on Tuesday.
Yes, rest in peace
Tuesday,
to
we're
Bob
going to
Knight.
talk about Bobby Knight. We have a full conversation.
RP Chandler.
And RIP Matthew Perry.
Oh yeah.
And RIP from Friends.
Who's Mike?
I said Matthew Perry. And again, and RIP the Bear.
Yeah, RP the Bear, man.
RIP to the security.
But make sure you subscribe to Sportspsp, subscribe to Maria, subscribe to us, the Sports4U podcast. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and Instagram. Follow me at jwatson0984 on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Mark on Instagram at HiOnMark, HiOnMark1 on Twitter. Nick at Twitter, Instagram at 99gorilla.
Don't do it.
Josh 101 Black Ghandi. Extreme caution with both of those guys. Follow Miss Lay on Instagram at Miss Lay. So
That's not good train.
relax.
And how
Follow Trail on
how
Instagram,
many
Twitter,
exes you
Monty
said?
_ice.
How many exits did you say?
One.
How many exits?
One. Nick, what's wrong with you?
All right, we out of here. All right, then we out of here.
And then
let's go.
we out. Yeah, thank y'all.
All right, y'all.
Hey,
No Rules Podcast. Follow on Instagram.
Wednesday nights.
We'll see you.